might say congratulations. Worked so hard, forgot how to vacation.
So we are back at the brand episode of the Rockies French mode here in the show 17th. So today we're at Coors Field for a matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and your Colorado Rockies. But today we have Andrew Heaney, a pitcher required at the beginning of the season, at the mound today starting for us. And I believe Andrew Heaney has an ERA under 2.5 going into this game. So he's having a stellar year so far for the Rockies. Want to go propel it even further with a great start as we go and start off with a hit right to our man Heaney at the mound. He throws back to first, the first out of the game. But there's the overall lineup for the Cardinals, and they have not that bad of a roster though. They have a lot of great hitters on this team, and they could be a challenge to go and strike out and take out today here in this matchup. But today, Piscotty strikes out for the first time here of the day, and that's the first strikeout for Heaney on the day, and the second out of the first inning. But today, we have Manny Machado, the former Baltimore Oriole, at the play, but Manny hits it high in the air, deep to right center field, and that one waiting for catch. He makes the catch, and that's the end of the top of the first. So great overall inning for us in that one, as Heaney shows that he has some stuff here today, showing off the mound. But today, we have Carlos Martinez heading to the mound for the Cardinals today in this matchup. He's got a 4.11 ERA. He's not the greatest overall pitcher, but he pitches for contact very well, so you're not going to see too many hits against him today because most of them will end up right to the fielders here on the diamond. But here, we hit right to the third baseman here from DJ LeMahieu, our leadoff hitter, back to first, the first out here of the bottom of the first inning. So hitting could be a challenge for us today here against these Cardinals. Carlos Martinez, great pitcher to go and play against here in this matchup at Coors. But today there's a starting lineup here at offense as the LeMahieu, Dahl, Arenado, and Blackman here fourth spot. Blackman could make a difference here in the cleanup spot today, as just Story hasn't been getting it done at the fourth spot. Why not move him down? And we did that before the game. But Martinez with no problem against the Rockies so far in this game. But Matt Carpenter leading them off here in the top of the second inning. He's doing very good on the road, and this time he shows it as he hits it right down the left field line, and that's a fair ball, and he's hitting the second base easily on that stand-up double from Matt Carpenter. So right now we are in a little bit of trouble here from the top of the second inning here, but here is a strikeout here by Andrew Heaney to the very next batter, as now it's 1-0 here, man in scoring position here for the Cardinals. But here is a pitch inside, and that one is gonna be a ball, and now walks that batter to make it runners on second to first here with 1-0 here in this inning. Magneuris Sierra here at the plate for the Cardinals. He has no overall at-bat so far in the MLB, but today he pops it right in the center fielder. That drops for a base hit, and now the runner's heading over from third. He's going to score to make this one a 1-0 game here in the top of the second for the St. Louis Cardinals. So the Cardinals get on the board first here in this ball game. The situation is runners on second to first here. The 1-0 here in this innings. They hit right to Arenado at third. He throws it back to first there for the second out here of the top of the second. So runners on second to third here. 2 outs with Almedes Diaz here at the plate. Let's see what Diaz can do, but Diaz hits it right to the first baseman Ian Desmond. He somehow misses that one. 1 run scores, 2-0 game. And another run scores to make it a 3-0 game here in the top of the second inning for the St. Louis Cardinals. So I don't know how Ian Desmond could not pick that one up. His first reaction was terrible, and that's why 2-run score to make it a 3-0 game. This one, at least we ease the pain there. The strikeout here way down there. He's like swinging a garden hose there, out to end the inning off right there. So at least a solid ending to the inning right there, but still, we're down 3-0 here in the bottom, or the top of the third now here with Manny Machado leading him off here in the top of the third, but this time pops it high in the air, foul territory, and Ian Desmond hustles there to make the catch, the first out here of the top of the third. But next man up, it's right into the defensive positioning here by the Rockies coach, and that one is 2 down here in the top of the third. But now we have Randall Grichich here at the plate, but Randall Grichich hits a high in the air in the center field, that one waiting for Blackman. He makes the catch, and that ends off the inning not painfully here, as we allow no runs. So bottom of the third inning here, Ian Desmond, the man who allowed 2 runs here in this game, he chips it right to right field, and that drops for a base hit, right over the first baseman's head, and now we finally have a runner on here in this ball game. So Ian Desmond, bad defense so far, but I mean, at least he gets on base here with Norris at the plate here for that bat. But Norris looks as a wild pitch. It's gonna go send Ian Desmond to second base in scoring position here with 0 outs here, and we do have our man DJ LeMahieu on, but DJ pops it high in the air into right field. They make the catch to go and end off the inning right there with no pain. So we had a runner in scoring position here. We do not do anything with that one, as we have Jed Gurico here at the plate, but Jed pops it high in the air in foul territory. Kutch hustles there and make the catch, and that one is an out for the first out here of the top of the fourth. So far, our defense is actually not that bad. We're hustling, we're playing well, aside from that blooper from Desmond earlier, but still, defense not that bad ever since then. But here is an out here right to our man Ian Desmond. Now another play right back to Desmond, pops it high in right field. He makes the catch and ends off the inning right there with no pain. So bottom of the fourth here, nobody on. Here's our man Blackman, pops it high in the air in the left center field territory. That's going way back, and that one is gonna go way off to the center fielder. He makes the catch, and that one ends off the inning. So he cannot do anything there as Blackman, so unlucky as that one does not leave the park. But there is a strikeout here by Andrew Heaney to start off the top of the 5th inning here with that one. But now we do have Almeida Diaz here at the plate, 1 for 2 in the day so far. Let's see what he can do here with this at bat here in the 5th. This time pops it high in the air, deep to right field, right to our man Andrew McCutcheon, who's waiting, and makes that catch to get the first out here of the top of the 5th. So right now defense playing pretty well here, but this time we had a single right to DJ LeMahieu there in right field. He fields that one, makes a play, gets the first, and that one will end off the inning right there for the Rockies. So heading to the bottom of the 5th inning here, we have Kutcher at the plate. We gotta do something here to go and make up this 3-run deficit here so far in this game. But this time Kutch lines it perfectly right down the right field foul line. That's a fair ball. Kutch heading to second base here easily. That stand-up double lead off the inning here in the bottom of the 5th. So finally our offense is picking up here. A stand-up double here by Kutch. 0 outs. We gotta do something here with Kutch on base. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure this game will be over because our offense has gotta do something here if we want to go and make up this 3-run deficit here in this 5th inning. And we gotta do something for Heaney though. Heaney's played pretty well ever since allowing those 3 runs here in that 2nd inning. But here is a sacrifice right to the second baseman there to get Kutch on 3rd base with only 1 out here in this inning as Story gets that sacrifice. But now we have the man himself, Ian Desmond here, 1 for 1 in the day so far. Let's see what he can do here with a runner on 3rd. But Ian Desmond pops it high in the air, deep to left field. That one's way back. Take a look at that one. You'll not see it for long. Home run, Desmond. Now it's only a 2-run game here in the 5th inning. So Ian Desmond, the man who messed up earlier in this game, makes up for that one as he makes up 2 runs to make this one a 3-2 game here in the 5th inning with that dominant home run in the left field. So at least we know Martinez is breakable here. We can go and get some hits against him as Ian Desmond, 2-run home runs, 9th of the season, 438 feet deep to left field, and now we have a chance here in this ball game due to the man himself, Ian Desmond. So even though Desmond is overall isn't the greatest, he still steps up great here in position, or at least times of need, and he is freaking hammered that thing in left field. And now we have a chance here in this ball game to come back against these Cardinals. But now heading to the top of the 6th inning here, we're gonna bring out our man himself, Ben Bowden, the reliever here in the Colorado Rockies organization. He's got a 4.91 ERA. He's not the greatest this season, but last season he was amazing as a rookie. But now we have Manny Machado leading us off here in the top of the 6th as he pops it right to Ben there at the mound. Ben steps back, makes the throw first, gets the out, the first out here of the 6th inning. But now we have 1 out here, nobody on. His pops it high in the air, deep to right field, right to our man Kutch, who made the dominant play there in the 5th to get that runner on as he makes the catch, the 2nd out of the inning. But next man up, so gonna miss there on the circle changeup in the zone. He strikes out to go and end off the dominating there by our man Ben Bowden. But now bottom 6, we have Holy at the plate for us right now. This time he hits it high in the air, deep to right field. That one's right off the right field wall with some speed as Nolan heading to second base there with that stand-up double in to right field. So this time, runner in scoring position here. We gotta do something here with Nolan Arenado at the second base as we have our catcher up. This time, pops it high in the air into foul territory. They make the catch to go and end off the inning right there for the Cardinals. So we get a runner on. We can't do anything with him. Here's Ben Bowden still on the mound here, top of the 7th. As this time he starts off by allowing a hit right to our man Story, but at shortstop, back to first for the first out here of the 7th inning. But now next man up here with the 1-0 as he pops it high in the air, deep to left field, right to David Dahl as he runs and makes that catch with some hustle to go get the 2nd out here of the 7th inning. So far Ben Bowden, solid outing for us so far as he's 1 inning and 2/3. Now Magnus Sierra, the man who scored those 2 runs here in top of the 2nd. He pops it high in the air into foul territory right to the backstop. The catcher waits, makes the catch to go and end off the 7th inning here for the Rockies on defense. So Ben Bowden, he bowled his share, he allowed us in this game, but by being only down by 2 runs. Now we have Kutcher at the plate, bottom 7th, nobody on, nobody out as Kutch drills it in left fielder, 4 base hit there and more. As Kutch, he's rounding first here, he's heading to second base, and he will easily slide into second base there with a slide-in double there to start off the 7th inning here for the Rockies on offense. But now we have our man Trevor Story on a drills it high in the air, deep to left center field. That's way back, and that one is caught by the center fielder there on the run. But at least our man Kutch hits third base there on the sacrifice by Story once again. and now he's on third base with 1-0 here in this inning with Desmond at the plate, the clutch man himself, 2 for 2 in the day so far. Let's see what he can do here on offense, but this time, drills it high in the air, deep left center field. That one's going to be hit right to the center fielder there. He makes the catch, but at least 1 run comes in to score to make this one a 1-run game here in the 7th inning for the Cardinals. The 4-3 game here is now we have Norris at the plate, but Norris strikes out there to go ahead and end off the inning for the Rockies on offense. So now top of the 8th inning here, we have Daniel Finn at the mound for us, as Finn at least has to go and hold this 1-run deficit here in the 8th, so he can make a comeback here in the bottom of the 8th inning here to go and get this W. But this time, they hit a blooper in the center fielder there. That goes right past Story for a base hit here to start off the 8th inning here for these Cardinals. So the Cardinals, 1 runner on, 0 outs here, as now the next man up is going to get walked by Daniel Finn, make it 2 runners on, 0 outs here in this inning. That's not looking good for us at all, as now Steven Piscotty here at the plate for them, 0 for 3 in the day so far. Let's see what he can do here with 2 runners on, but this time he pops it right to our first baseman there, Desmond, but Desmond flips it back to second base, but that one is bobbled by Story, and that makes it 3 runners on, bases loaded here, 0 outs in this game, as Manny Machado at the plate for them, 0 for 3 in the day so far, but this time we're going to go and pull Finn out of the ball game and bring in Fernando Salas, the man himself, who played very well seasons ago, but this time he's not looking too really good at all this season, as he's got a 6.31 ERA. He's got terrible averages against righties and lefties. This time, he influences a high ball into left field. That one's right to David Dawes. He makes the catch, and that one is going to go allow the third runner on third base head home to score the run and make it a 5-3 score here in this ball game. So now we're down by 2 runs here once again, as now we gotta do something here to go and limit the loss here by the Rockies, as Matt Carpenter at the plate for them here, 1 for 3 in the day so far. Let's see what he can do here with bases loaded with 1 out, but this time it's a right to Arenado back to LeMahieu back to first. Double play, and that ends the inning here with only 1 run scored by the Cardinals with bases loaded. So at least we limited to only 1 run here in the 8th for the Cardinals. As bottom of the 8th inning here, we gotta do something big here to come back and win this ball game here for the fans at Coors Field. But this time, we start off with a pinch hitter, Kiki Escalona here, to go and pump up the boys here in the bottom of the 8th inning here to win a comeback here for the Rockies. But this time, he drills that pitch high in the air, deep to right field. Take a look at that one. You will not see it for long. A home run, Kiki Escalona. This one is a ball game. So Escalona goes deep to right field, and now we're only down by only 1 run here in the 8th inning, as Rosenthal, he messed up bad as he allows a home run right to our leadoff hitter, Kiki Escalona, here in the 8th inning. So Escalona, I was thinking of replacing him here this week at DH because I thought he wasn't doing well, but this time he comes up clutch here with a solo shot straight to right field, right when needed it the most, and now we're only down by 1 run here in the 8th inning. So Escalona, he's clutch, as now we got to go and do something big here in the 8th inning, go and come back officially from this deficit here in this ball game, because I think we could actually do it there with this offense here in the 8th inning, because usually, historically, you have the best 8th innings here around, as now we have our man LeMahieu on, but LeMahieu drills it high in the air, deep left center field, down to way back, and that one is going to bounce fair right over the wall, as that one's ruled a ground rule double to make it runners on second base here with 0 outs here in the bottom of the 8th, as LeMahieu finally gets on base here in this ball game. So it's so unfortunate that Zach probably would have been turned about 3 bases there if it wasn't one over the wall. But now we have Arenado here, 1 runner on second base here, 0 outs here, as Arenado takes that pitch right on the thigh, and that one is a walk to pick up runners on second first here with only 0 outs here in this inning. So they're loading the bases slowly but surely here, as Arenado gets drilled right in the thigh, and that one, we gotta do something here to go and we'll get revenge over Rosenthal for hitting Arenado, our captain, on the thigh. But now second verse here, 1-0 here in this inning for our man Blackman. It's a blooper here in the center field. That one is gonna go, and they're gonna at least hold the runner at third base, as now bases loaded here with only 1-0 here in the 8th inning, as now Andrew McCutcheon, our clutchest player on the day so far, is at the plate for us right now with bases loaded with only 1-0 here in this inning. Let's see what Kutch can do here with this, but Kutch sees that fastball goes right by him at almost like 96 miles per hour. He cannot hit that one, as that one is a strikeout to go get the second out of the inning. But now they're bringing old Brett Cecil here to go and close off this 8th inning here, and with bases loaded here with only 2 outs here in this inning for the Rockies. Even though it's 2 outs, we can still do some damage here. As now Trevor Story here, 0 for 3 in the day so far. He's at the plate for us right now here in the 8th inning. But Trevor hits right to the third baseman here. He makes a dive. That one goes off his glove. That one scores 1 run to make it a tie ball game here in the 8th inning off that blooper by Manny Machado. So Story gets very lucky here, as that one scores a run tie ball game here in the 8th inning. As now Ian Desmond on, bases loaded here once again with 2 outs here for the Rockies, but Desmond draws it right center field. That drops right in the gap for a base hit and more. 1 run scores, makes it a 6-5 game. Another one scores to make it a 7-5 game here, as now we're officially up by a couple runs. So now the boys, we came back here in this ball game here, and now we're finally up by a few against these Cardinals, all due to one man, and his name is Ian Desmond. So Desmond and Kutch played very well for us today so far on offense here. Even though he messed up and allowed 2 runs here in the 2nd inning, it doesn't matter, as now we have a lead here going into the top of the 9th inning with our man Carlos Estevez, Wild Thing coming out on the mound to go and shut down these Cardinals in the 9th inning. So Wild Thing, he's got to do some great stuff as Randall Grichuk at the plate here, going lead off the top of the 9th for the Cardinals. But this time, he gets 1 strike, 2 strike, and actually 3 strikes to go and get the first batter here in the 9th inning. So 3 pitches, he's out now. Next man up, it's 1 pitch, that's 1 strike, 2 strikes, and now we have the 3rd elusive strike here to go and get the 2nd out here of the inning. With only 6 pitches, all strikes so far for our man Wild Thing. So 2 straight outs here by Carlos Estevez. Now you have Yair Molina here at the plate over the day so far. Let's see what you can do here in this position of need. But this time, you have 1 strike, 2 strike, and now with the final elusive strike here to go and strike him out. 9 straight pitches here, 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts here. Going to end off this ball game for man Wild Thing and the Rockies. So the Rockies come back from that deficit and win this ball game ultimately here in the 8th inning. It's safe to say the Rockies are the comeback kids. So I guess let's set off for here. Make sure to like, subscribe for more Rockies Friendship Mode, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.